there's a shortage again of foodstuffs. This time it's not turnips or tomatoes or cucumbers. No, although there's probably shortages there as well. We have a serious shortage of peppers. Sweet peppers. And what are they blaming it on? Well, they're blaming it on the weather. Yes, they do like to blame things on the weather, yeah. But I can rest assured that we here in France have plenty of peppers. Yes, we do. Sorry, there's no problems here. We have lots of peppers. They're everywhere, you know, peppers. Lovely, juicy, sweet peppers. Green ones, red ones, yellow ones. All different shapes and sizes, even black ones. Yes, all sorts of peppers. Well, just in case, we will be growing peppers here in France. That we will. That's not all we want to talk about. I'm not talking about peppers. Or turnips. To release the goldfish turnips. So we're going to make an owl box. Because we've got owls, you see. And although they're already nested, or what for the first nesting, I thought it'd be a good idea to make an owl box. Because, you know, might encourage more owls. Well, we've got the little tiny owls at the moment. They make a really weird noise. They sound like a mammal. Sort of like a bizarre, nothing like what I just said did actually, at all. Well, I hope everybody is fine and having a lovely day, and you've got plenty of peppers and turnips. The world's gone mad! Oh, actually, the United Kingdom's going completely start raving bonkers mad. Anyway, I'll try and get on with this as well at the same time as jabbering to you. I hope the sound's okay because the microphone's a bit far away, so I might actually tell you what I'm going to do. Have I done with it? Actually, what have I done with it? Where's my cable? I'm coming back. Hello, wire. It's not that one. What have I done with that? Oh, here it is. There it is. I'm going to get the microphone a bit closer because it's a bit echoey in here, you see. I've got all these soundboards everywhere to try and improve the sound, but it's still quite echoey. So the sound will go off briefly. Oh, that'll help. Hello, more calling Olsen. Come in, Olsen. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put that. Got a clamp here somewhere as well, so put that there at the moment. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Everything is, well, it's just got a bit loopy, isn't it? Absolutely loopy. And unfortunately, there's a pepper shortage as well. And they're blaming it on the weather, like they do. Yeah, that'd be a bit better there. That's a bit closer. Yeah, they'll blame it on the weather. But we haven't. Why haven't we got a problem then? Yeah, that's the same old reason. It's going to be the same old reason. Well, it's the same old reason. Any shortages there are here in the EU? Well, needless to say, there's no surplus for the United Kingdom. It doesn't get that far. No. But we've got plenty. We've got loads of peppers. Yes, there's a shortage of peppers, and what they're saying is now that Waitrose, for instance, have got none whatsoever, or none online. But also, Morrison's are saying that it's going to be 2 packets per person. Yeah. So get your peppers while you can. Something else you need to think about also is toilet rolls. Yeah, we'll be looking at a shortage of toilet rolls very soon. Well, actually next year probably, to be fair. Because there's a new law that's going to be coming out regarding the manufacturing of toilet rolls. I'm not 100%, something to do about the pulp and the recycling and what have you. Which is going to create a bit of a shortage. It's going to cost a lot of money for manufacturing to, sort that one out. To deal with that. Saying that, you might find that you've got plenty of toilet rolls and we've got none in the EU, probably, or something. You'll have all the naughty ones, all the naughty toilet rolls. But there again, maybe not. No, those laws wouldn't have been rolled over, would they? Because there'll be new laws, yeah. Anyway, toilet rolls are important, if you haven't got free seashells or a bidet. So, anyway, we've got some bits of wood here, and we're going to try and transform these pieces of wood, and all it is old bits of pallet, and we're going to transform them into an owl box. In this case, it's going to be what we call a little owl. They're little tiny owls. They're about 8 inches, 200mm tall. Just quite small owls. So that's what we're going to make. I've got my plan ready to go. If I find it. There you go, that one there. So first of all, oh no, it's not one, is it? A screech owl. We don't want a screech owl. No, it's got a little owl. A little jackdaw type size owl. Open image and new tab. And I hope I can get this all done in good time. So what we've got is, we've got wood for the back, wood for the sides and wood for the front, what have you, and the roof, and yeah. But it's very, very simple. So first of all, I've got to make the basic box. And I'm going to need some extra bits of wood, aren't I? Well, more bits of wood. So we go for, like, once I've got my base or a back, we can then build up from that. And obviously everything's got to be, you know, the right length. Because at the moment it's not. So let's just chop that to length. So I don't know, when the things got to calm down, eh? It seems like there's one thing after another going wrong. And now you've got your alert system thingy with you. That didn't work properly. No, it didn't. That didn't work properly. It had a bit of an issue, to say the least, in the sense that some people got it and some people didn't. And those who did get it seemed to get it the day after, you know, a day later. Obviously, that isn't very helpful. 455. So that could be any length, that can. Yeah, so not great. So they've been talking about this for about 10 years for this alert, and the thing is, yeah, so they've been talking about for 10 years. Why now? Well, my theory on that is that obviously with what's going on in Russia, what have you, and you know, maybe it is a good idea. You know, what width is that? I'm going to put it on the middle. There's a dodgy board. Got a dodgy board. You can't see. Let's change that then. Move it back. There's a good reason to have the microphone extended. There it is. Look at that. Oh, isn't it lovely? Ain't it lovely? So move it over there. Tell you what, it's not in a very good place, is it? Move that there. Miss has been cutting grass, and then she got a bit of grass in her eye. Bit of the mud in the eye. Right, so simple old thing. It's just going to be both screwed together, nailed together, screwed together. Suitable arms, 20s, 50s, short, too short, too. I need some more 30s, is what I need. 35s. I could do with some 30s or 40s. 40s are too long. I might do. Right. How did your experience of your alert go? Did you get it on time, your alert? That's about at 3 o'clock on Sunday in the UK. I don't think you got it if you're in, abroad, because we didn't. And, you know, actually to be fair, our phones are French anyway, so we wouldn't, would we? Alright, so the back, I'm basically going to build everything off the back. What I could do is actually use some piece of timber to go that way. There's a bit of a bodge job, really. Oh, here's another bit of old pallet I found earlier. We're quite fortunate here because we've got our local bricker. What they do is, there's basically do what I sent. What they do is they have an area where they put things and people can help themselves to. That's what I did. Every time they got pallets, I pick them up because we make all these bird boxes as well. So it's quite handy. Right, these bits here, it's got nails in. We don't want them. We don't want the nails. Right, let's just bring it back a little. That a bit. There you go. We don't want these nails, no, because obviously they're pointy. Yeah. Have it so it overhangs, and then, because it's going to be the back, and I can then fix to the wall. Oh, it ain't technical. It's not exactly furniture building, is it? Hardly. Yeah, anyone any experience with that? Did you get your alert on time? The thing about this flipping alert though is that, hello, vibrate, hope you're well. And hi, buddy, hope you're well. I can have a nap, the sound of machinery cutting through wood. Yeah, right. Don't do that. I believe it or not, in my area, there is a shortage of potatoes. What about you, Vipec? I know there is a glut of strawberries that Tesco's can't give away at the moment. We had a problem like that here, not last year, the year before, in the Dordogne. There's a load of strawberry farm. It's a strawberry farm in the Dordogne, and they had the same problem. They had too many strawberries, and they couldn't get rid of them. They had a glut of strawberries. So I'll just go straight to the end, can't I? I do. So I start on that end there. Don't really need to use glue, but I'm going to probably use glue as well. Just stiffens it up. I'm done with my glue. Can't find my glue pot now. Oh my giddy aunt. Got a tripod in the way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right. Glue pot. I'm going to glue it, but I don't really need to. I'm going to do it anyway because it's stiffened it up. Run out of glue. I've actually got no pot there. No, it's bunged up. Yeah, shortage of got glue in my mouth now. Shortage of strawberries. Sorry, glut of strawberries. A shortage of potatoes. Don't worry. Teresa Cofield, she'll be there. Says don't eat. Don't eat potatoes, eat strawberries this time of year. That's what she'll say. It's like on turnips. Oh, that woman. She's terrible. You got problems with flipping. Oh, it's quite sad, really, how bad things have got. But what really saddens me isn't just the fact that things have gone bad, because they have. It's that people don't want to accept the real causes of a lot of these problems. That one board. Or was it that one? Ah, it's the wrong board. That one. You know, they're so hell-bent on their Brexit. Just want my Brexit. They don't care about anything else but their Brexit. That's all they care about. There you go. That one. So, I'm going to screw it as well, but I'm going to put a few nails in first just to hold it in place while... Right, oh, got them big old things. 25, I'll do it. Inch or 25 mil. Right. 30s would have been better. So what I tend to do is what you call dovetail. So you one way, one the other way, and effectively it can't pull out. But not very long enough to do that. I've run out of 30s. There will be screws in it as well. Just make sure of it. Right. I will get a square actually, because it'd be quite a good idea just to make sure it's square. Yeah, Teresa Comfy, she ain't got a problem with all the poop ending up in your rivers and seas either. No. I've got the Severn Trent River. That's currently full of not just poo, but sanitary products, which is rather lovely, wouldn't you say? And the fishermen are having to say, bugger that, we're not fishing here anymore, because they're catching their sanitary towels. Lovely, and jam rags. Lovely, isn't it, eh? Not great. The fish are dying because of pollutants, not just because of the poo in the rivers and seas and what have you, but the chemicals from the farmers. Yesterday, I met up with some environmentalists and they were whinging and whining about the... That's probably a bit loud then, that microphone, isn't it? Whinging and whining about the solar panels. I like the solar panels, personally. I like what they stand for. They stand for common sense, as far as I'm concerned. And what got me a little bit is I don't think they're thinking it through. They're saying about farmland and stuff. Obviously, we need to grow food, but at what cost? well, obviously you've got to go through it and say what cost. What I mean is that farming methods are destroying the soil. You can't get away from it. You know, you can argue as much as you like. They are. Ooh, how deep is it going to be? 200. So it could go, saying 200. It's 200, isn't it? Really about half on them boards, really, then, if it's going on there. Right, what we'll do first, we've got to have a think about access as well. Oh, then we forgot to think about it needs a slope on the roof. And also doesn't need as long as that. So that is showing, I'm going to make that a little bit lower so the roof can butt up against that. So that'll be flush with that side there. Right, so these need to be a little bit lower. So grab some boards for a side. Actually, what I'll do is, what we need is some pieces across there like so. Do I screw one on there first? No. Alright, I know what I've got to do. I'm winging this, as you can probably tell. It's evolving. I'm sure the owl won't mind. Right. So when I put it on there, and I've got a piece of wood coming down this way here, it can rest on there. So what we need is more wood. What have I got to use? What have we got? Right. Let's start. Keep the vent going. Oh, sorry about that. So what else has been happening? I have a list of things in my head. So obviously we've got the shortage of peppers. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. And then we've got oh hang on. Oh, you know, I've talked about this before, about solar panels and local production. They're cottoned onto it now. It's in Euroactive. And basically saying is the EU owes billions worth in flexibility from local electricity production. So we're talking about people having solar panels on the roofs, or like I had these videos where there's the canopies over the top of the car parks and what have you, and industrial buildings and what have you. So that electricity gets used locally. It doesn't have to be transmitted from the north to the south, west to the east, east to the west, blah 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 blah. No, it gets used, it gets sucked up. You see. And that means that when the more we can produce locally, the power stations don't have to push that electricity as far across the country. It's just logic. It's just sensible. So I like that idea. I sort of think I've been ranting about that for ages, haven't I? So it's very, very important. Oh dear. Oh, this is the Guardian. Oh no. Apparently, in case you didn't know this, Brexit is a drag on growth, says Burberry chair, as he attacks an own goal on VAT. So the chair of Burberry, are they the bag people? Make bags, like a fashion brand. Is that right? I haven't got one, so I wouldn't know. Do they do backpacks and toolboxes? No? Well, the chair of Burberry has called Brexit a drag on growth. Well, we know we've got zero growth. Andy Haldane was talking about that the other day to Sophie Ridge on Sunday. It's called Brexit a drag on growth, and asked Rishi Sunak to reverse a decision to remove tax-free shopping for tourists that have left Britain, nursing the weakest COVID recovery among its big markets. Jerry Murphy, the chair of the £10 billion trench coats to handbags fashion house, told the Prime Minister that the decision to remove VAT refunds in 2020 has hurt the economy and was a spectacular own goal. Well, they're quite good at that, aren't they? We've got no growth. We've got flipping food inflation up there, 19% and 10.1%, whatever it is for inflation at the moment. It will come down though. But it's Yeah, and they kind of make things worse, don't they? We can't trade. We ain't got enough people to start. Now, speaking from the audio, Audienciat, whatever that is, it was an event for business leaders organised by the government in London. Murphy labelled the decision made in 2020 by Sunak, when he was the Chancellor, as somewhat perverse. I bet he loved that, didn't he? He's a bit creepy, Sunak. He is. There's something creepy about them. I don't know if it's half-mast trousers or what it is. Yeah. And that is... or is it his dead eyes? Maybe. At least attractive shopping destination in UK. The least attractive shopping destination in Europe. Pretty much is what this VAT thing has done. He said Burberry, the UK's largest fashion brand, had analysed sales data across Europe, including in Paris, Milan, Munich and Britain, and was shown to by far the weakest recovery. Well, what recovery? We've got zero growth. Was it that they were celebrating, 0.04 increase in growth or something? That's daft. And that was, I think it was February's figures. And in March, it was lower. It's not good. Murphy told Sunak, I would ask you, in spirit of making Britain a more competitive environment, in the spirit of fostering growth, not just in the luxury industry, but it also knocks on to travel, to hotels, airlines. So what we're basically saying is we need to encourage people to travel to the United Kingdom so they can swim in our rivers and seas amongst the turds. Gurgle, gurgle, Soil on the turd. Lovely. That's what every tourist wants to do, isn't it? No, I don't think so. They can keep that one. Oh, that's right. That there. Bum, 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 bum. Right, so it's going to be the same on that side. I need two of them. That was a close call. Right. So I'm just going to glue that on here, like that. Just like that. That one on there, a bit further down because I'm going to have to cut the roof at an angle, and then do the same for the opposite side, but in reverse. Like I say, this is not exactly, how to put it. This isn't the kind of carpentry I'd be proud of, but it'll do a job. And that's all I care about. On the inside of the front, I've got to put the grooves in as well, so the owls can do that, or put a bit of netting on it or something. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. There. Ooh, those nails are too short now. Whoa, they're too long. 40s. Lots of 40s. We'll put them at an angle. Bit of an idiot. Oh, I'm not thinking straight. A babby clamp. One. I need some 30mm nails, is what I need. Is that nail gun? I've run out. So that's going to go on there like that. Sort of like that. Like that. So we'll make another one. Do on that side, but before I actually fix it on, we need to make the angle for the roof. Oh, wouldn't you love to live in a bird box like that? Go on there like that. We've got to make it so a compartment also so we can have access as well. So we're going to have to think about it because owls, if you didn't know, they're quite gross. Owls are gross. What they do is they eat their prey, regurgitate them, what have you. They're about to get all the nutrients, everything out of them, and they spitball. They cough up these pellets. They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah. You've got all the bones in and the fur, it's fur and feathers or whatever else whatever they decide to eat at the time. So they are lovely. Right, so we need 2 more of that. This time I'll try not to chop the fingers off. I'm rushing it, as you can probably tell. I've actually got someone coming. You'll see at the back there, that one on there, that plane is for sale. So I've got a guy come and have a look at it. Hopefully. He will buy it. Because I don't need it. I haven't used it for such a long while, it sits there. And I bought it actually because it does 13 inches in width. It was ideal for a certain job, staircase. So I bought it for that. But since Brexit has damaged my business, and I never did anything. I just supplied. That's all that I did here. Partly because of the decennial insurance, which is like a 10-year insurance that you have to have here, is cost prohibitive. So I know part of the reason, and also I don't really like working in people's houses. Because I've had some weird people to work for, I tell you. When I did work in people's houses, and it's strange. Not everybody, obviously, but some people are. Right. Oh, there she blows! That's the compressor going. Right, let's try and keep them in a similar sort of place. Bum, 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 bum. Good done that actually. Touched them. Right, so we've now got 2 sides. That's my 2 sides. So I need to put an angle on the roof for that one. Well done. But there, missus. Say hello, Caroline.
Hello, everyone. How many people?
I've got 21 people in there.
You know, but Matt's coming in about 25 minutes.
Is it 21 minutes ago? What's that clock on? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have to turn off of it, but you know, it probably have to turn off about 15 minutes because I've got a person to come and I didn't realise what the time was. I've just been informed. I've been told. I've been ordered. Right. Anyway, if you want to, you can have your name on this actually, and we put it on the wall. If you want to make a contribution, there's a GoFundMe link down below. Obviously, it's not expected, obviously. That one or that one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So what I've got to do, make sure the same width first. So I've just got to take over to my saw over here. You might not hear me very well because the microphone is pointing the wrong way. Not very tidy, is it? Right. Back we go. Back we are. So I don't know what they're going to do regarding getting on top of this storage problem. I don't see any way around it at the moment. Because obviously, you know, all shareholders, they've got to be paid, don't they? They want to make shitloads of money. Of course they do. Obviously, I haven't been patronising. But it's all about greed. All about greed. Where's my phone? I saw something else on here. So, yeah, Brexit is not doing too well. We know that, don't we? Brexit is a drag. Right. So European countries are pledging a huge expansion of North Sea wind farms. It just gives Vladimir Putin something else to, well, to map. Can't believe that's going on. Well, I can believe it's going on, but I can't believe considering that with everything going on at the moment, I just can't believe we're allowing it to go on. So China's ramping up its coal power, despite carbon neutral pledges. Well, we know why that is, because their relationship with the West is pretty soured anyway, and that's probably why they were, obliging. They don't care. They don't. Just don't care. Should do though, considering they plan, in advance. I'm going to chop these down, get the roof angle. Got to wing it on that machine over there. Oh dear. Right, so I'll have to turn off about 1:30. So anyway, so we've got two side sections here. So now that can literally just be nailed onto there like so. That's the plan. Oh, there you go. You can't see that. What an idiot. There you go. So we'll go down that on there like that. Let's move it further back. Anyway, what are you up to? What are you saying? I can check the chat. Oh, Thomas! And Hans Vestermont. Was it Vestenvolt? I'll tell my names. What was that you said? Hello, Miss Allshorts. She said hello, but you probably couldn't hear her because it's, the microphone's facing the wrong way. See a hammer! And jobs are good. There's hammers. There's all sorts of stuff in here. There's plenty of toys. Got any toys, you know? So that's going to be literally screwed on there, nailed onto there like so. I'll glue it again. I just got to think about glue. I usually use Cascamite, Padra's wood glue, but my Cascamite is, well, hasn't stood the test of time very well. It's gone a bit weird. A bit weird it has. Stray. Yeah, so that one's on. And then we'll stick it on there like that. Oh, so once they're being, I could finish it when they're gone. And I'll go live again, so it'll be like 2 halves. I'll give that. Not a problem. So basically we're just making a crate really, you know, it's like a wooden crate. That's for the bats! No, it's not for owls. Because we've got owls here now. Didn't used to have owls, and now we've got owls. What's happening is because we're providing habitat and food and that for the little birdies. The bigger birdies, the predators, I say, hey, yeah, this is good, there's lots of food to eat. In the form of little birdies. I suppose that's sort of life, isn't it? Okay, that's on there like that. I'm going to move it up a bit. Root on line, that's good. Good. Right. I did actually, when I was there at this environmental thing, that was like, it was a garden show in Oradour, Seville, in France. But the stuff that they had there, they had some owl boxes and bird boxes, but the wood was so thin. I mean, it's, you know, it's like a rot away. No time. So I'll coat this with either linseed oil or use cooking oil. That's what we'll use. Now, I'm not. Ooh, let's think about this. The ideal thing is to have a flap on the bottom. So what you can do is you can open the flap, and then you can literally just get all the crap out that way on the yeah. So you need there'll be a flap here. The rest will be just boards in a hole, and a perch and a ledge on the front. But owls they like to sit, don't they? So they're watchers. Yeah, a bit like you human beings in Pret a Manger watching all people come by. You know it is. That's what you do. I know, because I do. Well, I did. Not as much as that, not here in France. Don't really go anywhere. I'm a recluse. Nice thick base. It's going to be 8 3/4, 22 and a half ish. Let's have a look at that. I don't the pencil. I left a good pencil in the house. 22 and a half. I'm only using old chops most of the time over here. They're alright. I prefer my radial arm saw, but. Spot on. Get 2 out of that. Sort of hold it all square, you see. And once I finish, what I do is I'll get my air drill and countersink on those screws in various places. Because nails are all very well, but after a while they shrink. As the wood shrinks or expands, they tend to work their way out of the wood. So those old brad nails. I could use my barbed ones, but I haven't got any left. I'll use a bigger nail gun. Be a bit heavy for this. I need another, that one to be cut down. Yeah, down the pretty much down the middle. Yeah, literally down the middle. So that'll do. Maybe have a bird box. I don't know. We'll just use it for something. Just going to rip that down on the saw. I forgot to turn the camera. I do apologise. So it'll go on there like that. So I just got to glue and then fix it all together. And the reason why we're making this is because we have owls now. We never used to have owls. I'll see that one first. Ever since we started doing this rewilding here in France, and because we're more, how to put it, more in tune with it all, in the sense we know, not just the birds and stuff like that, but yeah, nature in general. They get fed more and the right food as well. Well, they do like the grounds. Oh my god, they love fat balls. No wonder they're all getting fat. There's a lump in the fucking glue pot. Find my lump. Is that it? I think I found the lump. It's in there somewhere. Anyway, loads of glue on there now. Alright, so that up. Excellent. So far so good. The last little bit, which is that one. Oh, actually, I need to. Oh, was it that bit in straight, is it? Right, so I just need to tape that down a bit to make that fit. Out comes a plane. Yeah, all this glue on it. It's rather good. That was good. That's better. The problem was it was too proud hair, you see. I wouldn't get the leather boards on. Right. Oh, got my lump. Got my lump out. It's a bit random, isn't it? Making the owl box instead of talking about politics. A bit daft. Anyway. At least you know we're doing it. You know, 'cause I bet there's loads of people these GoFundMe things. They take money and they don't actually do it. You know, we've got shitloads of trees to put in, and there's loads of trees that we've got propagated waiting to go in, and we've got loads of trees I've already picked up to go in, or we've already put in. Alright, you can sort of get the gist of it now, can't you? So we've got the front end, what's the time? Right, I'm going to have to love you and leave you when you get that machine cleaned up. So what I'll do is I'll come back live again later. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you again in a moment. Ta-ta.